one day Michael went off to work, just said, you know, see you later, and off he went. Mid-morning he came home to get his diving gear, as there'd been a dam in Torquay had sprung a leak. When I say a dam on a farm, it was, by virtue of its size, it was classified by the government as a hazardous dam. And they called in a diver who was a friend of the earth movers who were also being called in. This guy was just a friend. He also had no qualifications. He went in and, after a couple of attempts to do something, got out of there and said it was far too dangerous. And he tried to explain the dynamics of what was occurring beneath the water. He had one of these bed mattresses ripped out of his arms and sucked into the hole in the wall, and he was scared that the same thing would happen to himself. He explained this to all the gentlemen on the bank, that it was far too dangerous to send any more divers in, that was what would happen to them, and that if that happened, you would never get them out alive, because they had ropes and things going down the dam wall and then going back into the hole. He just refused to go back in himself. He said, no, far too dangerous. Now, these men made a conscious and deliberate decision to risk the life of somebody. My son was not present at the dam then, nor was his workmate. These guys, one of them then went to a telephone and rang the company my son worked for. Now, I will never believe that he was given the warning, and that if any discussion even did take place about the safety or not of the exercise, that he would have respected the opinion of the older guy. Anyway, it happened that Michael was sent in, and he did drown just the way that they'd been told that he would. There were numerous things that were wrong about what happened. It should never have happened. Because of his lack of qualifications, he should never have been there. I understand that subsequently things have been changed, that if anyone wants to do any sort of commercial diving of any sort in Victoria, they now have to have a much higher standard of training, and can't just... Kids who've got a scuba ticket can't be asked to just go in and do a dive job, even if it's collecting mussels down at Drysdale or somewhere. They've got to have a commercial diving ticket.